Love this content. Share this content. Be the content. Like this content. What up? I jumped on just to catch you off guard. How the West Coast really feel about the East Coast? We know the East Coast love the West Coast. Y'all should know that. Just one or two bozos messing it up. I'm telling you right now, East Coast, West Coast, we never should go to war over two individuals. It's not like that. That's how they did it. It's war. Two people got a problem. We gonna put their ass in a circle and they gonna handle their business. We staying out of it. We got family on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? And I know West Coast got family on the East Coast and East Coast got family on the West Coast. Don't let these bozos try to start some war. And Wack 100, he an instigator. When was the last time you seen Wack 100 back in his hood? You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes Wack 100, you know, I don't know, man. The way he be talking about it. But yeah. It's the same thing just like these old kids. They start saying shit. People start thinking about it. Everybody be caught up in it. People dying back and forth. But you got the idiots who started. They still alive, chilling. Big butt Wack 100. That motherfucker's better chill out, bro. Because he definitely was in Diddy house. First of all, he was butt naked on the bed, bro. Talking on Clubhouse. Flip with the zip. I don't know flip with the zip. You know what I'm saying? But what I am going to say, in the city, when somebody calls somebody a rat, we need to see that in black and white. We ain't jacking that shit. You know what I'm saying? And East Coast, you got a lot of East Coast people that support the West Coast, just like you got a bunch of West Coast people that support the East Coast. You know, y'all got to come over here. We got to go over there. Ain't nobody better than no motherfucking body. We just rich on culture. You understand? We can't be fighting over the same shit slave masters was fighting for. Religion, culture. We all the same people. We just talk different and we dress different. We got different slang, you know? A lot of people got to do their history. There's a lot of words that started on the East Coast and the West Coast. That's what I'm going to say. A lot of slang. Most of the slang that's all around East Coast, West Coast slang. Like Lil Yachty. I know he a derelict. He too young to understand that slime, that was New York shit. We used to call each other slime. That was some blood shit. Yo, slime. Instead of saying five. You know? So, that shit right there. Do your homework. That's some New York shit. Chicago got a lot of slang too. All that, she a thotty. All that shit, that's Chicago slang. But y'all gotta understand, hip hop is the culture, so we all gonna have each other's slang. I don't know why people get so mad when people from different places embrace the culture. That's official. Now, it's a lot of like, they trying to separate everybody. They got some dude on TikTok talking about Puerto Ricans never invented nothing. You know, Puerto Ricans was a part of hip hop, man. I try to tell y'all. Because hip hop didn't really grow until that kid, Black Benji, got killed. That's when all the blacks and Puerto Ricans really started messing with each other. You know what I'm saying? So that happened in the Bronx. You gotta do your math on that. Listen to two people dictating the East and the Coast. We too big for that shit. One love, right? One nation. That's what Tupac was saying. One love, one nation. Now you know why Tupac, he foreseen this shit was getting out of hand. And when shit start getting out of hand, here you come. You got the people that's on the sideline. They manipulate it, make it look. Yo, get up. Get up. Get the fuck inside, both of y'all. Get inside. Get the fuck inside. I just gave them a bath. They taking a grass bath. Now y'all go right here, yo. Oh, get your ass right here. Them dogs. That's what up. But nah, real true story, bro. You know, East Coast, West Coast, we can't have one or two people dictating a whole fucking coast. Have people going back and forth. Like, that shit is dumb. East Coast, we like going to the West Coast, and West Coast, we know y'all like coming to the East Coast. Who the fuck don't like shit that's different? Know what I'm saying? I'm from the motherfucking East Coast. That's where we coming live from, the East Coast. Where you at with it? What's up? What's going on? But Wack 100, all right, but he need to stop like that conflict shit. You know, everything is business, but you can't just overlook everything else. Like, we gonna make money off this situation. You might say something shock value, whether the people agree with you or not. Like, you really, really, really gotta watch out what you saying, because people are really fucking crazy out there, bro. Big L, Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Big Pun. Dead or alive. That's my top 5. Crazy shit, most of them dead. That's crazy. Nah, of course. I told her I used to see Big L all the time, bro. What's up with him? Yeah, I know, way too early, right? I jumped on early. I'm like, fuck, this is how you catch people off guard, man. Do something for the kids. Ain't nothing what's popping with you. Of course I'm black. What you think? You think I'm orange? I'm brown. Yeah, 50 Cent is on his bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm brown. Nah, I'm black and I'm proud. Y'all know the vibe. What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't know. That shit good as hell though. But I'm really waiting for wifey to bring these games in so I can really smoke. Nah, I don't be fucking with them shits. Boom, boom, boom. You know the East Coast got a lot of love for West Coast because you see there's a lot of Bloods and Crips out here. No, that's my top 5, bro. Big Pun, Big L, Biggie Smalls, Jay-Z, and Big Pun. That's my top 5, dead or alive, man. You know I do music too, so I like music. I don't know. You ain't going over my head. Yo, you stupid. Come on, man. We up, man. We up. They can't dodge the smoke, man. I know West Coast got a lot of love for the East Coast. You know, it's just we can't be getting to everybody problems. No, I know what Rowdy Rebel said about the West Coast. He said, "Tell West Coast suck my," like he bugged out. You got splunked with the Hoovers. We'll drop you over there. You can go do your thing, bro. Everybody loves Pop Smoke from the East Coast, you know. But you gotta understand, it's just not about East and West Coast. We got a whole gang culture going on. Not only just back and forth with Real Killer, but people incriminating themselves. This shit leaked out into the music. So now it's like people getting locked up and people getting killed at a higher rate. So at one point, somebody got to be the one to be like, yo, look, it's not about East or West. It's about unity, love, respect. You know, one person out of line, let one person deal with them. Now I hope not. He not known. Oh no, they can't do that to Pop Smoke. Hell no. Tekashi 6ix9ine is king of the rats. And look where Tekashi at right now. He in DR chilling. They know he a rat. They know he snitch. Like they just dancing around with Tekashi. Like that shit crazy, bro. But when you tell people, yo, he a snitch, they don't care. But then when he snitch on you, they be like, yo, he a snitch. Bro, we already told you he was a snitch. Hell yeah, he a rat. You bugging, bro? Look, Tekashi had plenty of chances to be like, I'm not blood. He was, if you ain't blood, he was just doing it for the music and the money, saying he was blood. Yo, blood, blood, blood. Started mad trouble. He had people shooting at other people. He in a gang. If you ain't built like that, your girl gonna fuck one of the gang members. They gonna tie you up. They gonna rob you and they gonna extort you. That's just what happened to his stupid ass. Why is he acting like he in a gang if he not in a gang? You know why? Because fortune and fame. He ain't have no choice. He had to act like he was tough in a gang and throwing up red because he was starving, bro. And at the point, if it wasn't for the homies, nobody really wouldn't believe him. Nah, the Lord loved everybody. He loved you, everybody. You know God is the big OG. Yeah, but Tekashi's the king of the rats, bro. You gotta do he cooperated. He's an informant. He got beat up and he told again. When he was in a gang and he was forced claiming, he got locked up. I'm not saying that the homies should have made way better choices. They wouldn't be where they was at, taking on some little clown, color in his hair, talking shit to the West Coast, talking shit to the East Coast. He was doing all types of shit. And people was just mad at the fact that he was colorful. He looked like a gay gangster. Yeah, I wish Pop Smoke was still alive, man. But you know, unfortunately, he chilling with Tupac and everybody else. Yeah, man. Travis Scott, child, I don't like what Travis Scott did to that kid. Nah, yo, 6ix9ine is one of the worst. He he totally dropped his bag, bro. He fucked up. He need to save his money, get a store, get a bag, stay the fuck out the way. We know you ain't tough. Look, he's still talking tough in this song. Everybody seen him get beat up in front of the world. It was only two guys. He didn't want to fight back. When the feds caught him, he was crying. He told on everybody. He started telling on people he didn't even have to tell on. Yo, Cardi B's a real blood. Yo, Casanova a real blood. Like, he's a bozo, bro. And that's the dudes that Wack 100 brung up there. Like, he brung Tekashi to L.A. Oh yeah, ARF. That's my motherfucking guy right there, man. This is what I'm saying. East Coast got their style, West Coast got their style, but we all fuck with each other. We grew up off of Ice Cube, NWA. You gotta remember, we still had our music, and y'all grew up off of a lot of KRS-One, De La Soul, Nas, all of that shit. So we all like, don't let nobody try to separate what we built, bro. West Coast had it worse than us. That's why they culture's kind of different. The West Coast was like the first blacks to really stand up and fight against oppression. So we gotta respect the West. The West, they got their own fucking culture. Everywhere got their own culture. Culture. It just sucks that, everybody's separated. But we gotta understand, no matter black, white, Mexican, brown, yellow, we all in the same predicaments, bro. We all deal with the same problems. We all get sick. We eat. We shit. We piss. We drink. We smoke. Some of us, we all got our own problems, bro. Shit. Yeah, man. Ain't no difference, bro. If you from the East or the West Coast, the only difference is the weather, an accent. But we all on that type of time, bro. And I know in the West Coast, everybody ain't in the game. But the way people talk, you would think everybody gonna speculate. If you go to the West Coast, everybody's in the game. No matter who you see, they're in the game. You know? And in New York, you wouldn't believe that shit. It looks crazy, but people are really fucking nice in New York. You got a couple crazies, but East Coast is really on some shit, bro. Goonies. Nah, true story, man. But I don't understand how they always get into these politics, East versus West. Wack 100, I ain't gonna lie. Wack 100, he really in a position to be like, yo, you know what? Ain't no real drama with New York. They know I love New York. Just a couple motherfuckers out there, but he don't understand right now. You in a seat to where you could be pumping stupid shit up, bro. And people from the West Coast gotta come see their family out here. East Coast gotta go see their family in the West Coast. Like, shit is just dumb as hell. I don't know about that, but I know they try to kill Trump in broad daylight, bro. Like, that shit, they really want him out of there. They really trying to stop him. Nah. He from the Bronx, too. I ain't gonna lie, when he first was fucking around, I'm like, oh, I was listening to what he was saying. But he fucked his whole shit up because all that shit he was talking to the kids, he get drunk and then he go in front of the projects and start acting stupid, get shot. He on camera, they just shot me. Nigga, you stupid. That was he lost his credit with me from that shit. Like, ain't no fucking liquor gonna make you go out there and be screaming at a building. Like, Africa Bambaataa don't live in that building. Like, what the fuck is he doing? And you could tell that was a warning shot because he got shot in his arm. One of my homies got shot like that in their shoulder, and that shit killed him because it went in their shoulder and went to his heart. R.I.P. Alamo. Fuck is up. R.I.P. Joey. R.I.P. Berto. R.I.P. Snipe Life. R.I.P. Toast. R.I.P. the family. They already know the vibes. Yeah, man. I've been to too many funerals, you know? From young to old to young to old. Bless you too. Bless the whole family, bro. I wish nothing but health and wealth for everybody on here, bro. You know? Some of us did get a bag. It ain't about getting a bag or having a trade or education, but more learn how to fucking save your money, because that's one of the biggest things you're gonna do for yourself. Learn how to save. A lot of people don't got no money management programs. But yeah, East, West Coast, we gotta stop that shit. We gotta figure out a name for just the East and the West Coast, because that shit is trash. We had to watch Biggie and Tupac go through that shit. You know how much shit was going on? You seen how Method Man told you how scared he was, and Puff was trying to tell him to get in the car. Method Man was like, Queen Latifah had to get him up out of there. It was a lot of drama. You know how many East Coast people got robbed over there going to the West Coast? And you know how much shit probably happened from West Coast coming to the East Coast? Really nothing. But it's just two different places, bro. And West Coast, that shit deal with a lot of politics. And those politics could get you killed. And that's anywhere. That's anywhere. But just let the West Coast, this is some shit y'all shouldn't have to, nobody should have to tell y'all. The East Coast love y'all motherfuckers. Y'all don't see as Mad Bloods and Crips and whatever's going on out there. That shit going on right here in the East Coast. But you know, we be on our bullshit. We just got different slang. You know, you New York niggas, we talk a lot of bullshit. We talk a lot of bullshit, I ain't gonna lie. A New York person could talk you right out of a fight. He'll scared nigga, he probably don't even know how to fight. But the way he talking and the way he moving, what's up, you stupid? What's up? People get gassed off of that shit. So you run into somebody that can really fight. Don't think everybody from New York know how to fight. But we do have to fight at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, all over the world, these kids is just picking up switches. Young kids, 9 and up, switches. Facts, right? I'm from New York. No, bro, we don't give a fuck where you from, bro. I'm from LA. Listen, bro, we don't give a fuck where you from, bro. We understand that you proud of where you from, and everybody's supposed to be proud of who they are and where they from and all the work you put in. It really don't add up to nothing, because people really don't care at the end of the day. Some people, like, being tougher just get you 3 meals and a cot. That's basically it. You know, so getting out of order and doing dumb shit ain't gonna go nowhere, but either somebody getting killed, somebody getting locked up, and a lot of people hurting after the fact, the aftermath. So, you know, no matter where you at, no matter where you from, no matter your color, if you get stabbed, you gonna bleed. If you eat, you gonna shit. Like, if you get sick, you gonna be sick. Like, it's really no difference, bro. Just like Democrats and Republicans. They a gang. What gang you banging? I'm banging Republican. What hood you pushing? Yo, I'm banging that East Side Biden. I'm banging that East Side Biden. You know what I'm saying? What hood you pushing? I'm double O Republican. I'm banging that Trump gang. What's shaking? Hey, what hood you pushing, homie? Hey, you know I'm repping that Biden East Side, that Kamala Harris West Side. Love, nigga. What's shaking? Put that on the game. You know, you already know I pull up for the demis. You know I got the demis on my back, homie. What? You know I got the Repubs. I fuck with the Repubs. Nigga, all that shit is just a name, bro. The motherfuckers ain't no different, bro. They just got a different name to keep them separate, and that's it. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. And every time our stupid asses create some stupid ass argument, we gonna have outside influences throwing shit in there to amp it up, do a story on it. Yeah, East Coast, West Coast, it's really heating up. We don't know who's gonna win or who's gonna die next, but we know a lot of motherfuckers is gonna die. The funeral home is gonna be booming. Hey, we gonna send the coroner a lot of fucking work. Oh, I don't know about all that, bro. If you want to be tough on the internet, that's the best place to be tough on the internet because nobody can really do nothing to you. But I'd rather you just be yourself anywhere. If you're on the internet, you're on the telephone, you behind bars, be yourself, bro. That's the best way. It ain't about being tough. It ain't about showing people how tough you are. There's too many people in jail and in the graveyard from showing people how tough they are. To show us how you can avoid problems, bro. That's what make you a gangster. When you know how to avoid problems without nobody getting hurt, including yourself, you know, that's what make you a gangster. When you know how to really handle problems without nothing crazy happening. You talk like a grown man when you talking to another grown man. Oh, all right, I hear you. All right. Nah, cause you know how people be coming on this shit wildin', bro, right? They be like, yo, where you at? Drop the Addy. I seen you yesterday. Yo, you at Diddy house, nigga. That niggas be bugging out, be like, yo, bro, for real? But I don't even like blocking trolls because I know we need the trolls. Let them troll and keep trolling. You know what I'm saying? But the official ones, I'm not gonna get distracted with the trolls because we talking real shit, you know? Exactly, bro. Push all that gang shit to the side and be a man at the end of the day, bro. Like that shit together we stronger, bro. Separate we weak. We get infiltrated. Like everybody got a job to do. If everybody just stick to what they fucking know and be they fucking self, I ain't gonna say shit always gonna be good. Shit gotta go bad. You wouldn't appreciate how good it was if you never had those fucking bad times. A lot of people be mad on the way they grew up. Homie, you successful. The reason why you got shit now because you grew up and didn't have shit. But now you got everything and you still mad. Some people just be, they never satisfied, bro. You never, they never gonna be satisfied, man. And some people gotta learn through pain. You know, you gotta give them, you gotta hit them with the pain. A lot of people need tough love. That's the shit. Sometimes the best help is not helping somebody. And then it'd be a lot of people that's scared to tell somebody they're in the wrong. Because you know what? They're going to think it's coming from a place of hate. But when you really try to tell somebody they do something wrong and you try to correct them, it's coming from a place of love. But they don't understand that. But certain people wouldn't tell you to do shit because they don't give a fuck about you. They don't care if you crash out. They'll watch you crash out. They'll put that shit on tape. Homie about to crash out. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh shit, yo, look what you did to homie. Yeah. Shit like that, bro. Man, you know the truth hurt, right? Whenever you could tell somebody a lie, right? Oh, that shit is fire. You like this shit? Hell no, I don't really like But you know, you tell somebody, yo, bro, don't be hitting your baby moms, bro. That's your baby moms. She gonna end up getting you locked up one day, or you gonna hit her so hard one day that she might fall and hit her head. What you mean don't be hitting my baby moms, nigga? Why you care about my baby mom? Domestic violence is one of the worst things to get into. And that's what it feels like, East versus West. Like, it's like a domestic violence case that nobody really want to, we so far away from each other, we got to wait. I ain't gonna lie. West Coast always been like, plan, plot, strategize. They organize, bro. especially when East Coast had to keep going over there. I Yeah, I just heard. Wait, well, he just got off the 4 train. He going to LaGuardia. What do you think gonna land at in L.A.? All right, I'm gonna have my homie pick him up. Niggas know everything. When you doing niggas know where you gonna get your weed from. They already know where you gonna order food from. They already know the bitches that's gonna hit you up. They already know the Uber that's coming in get you. If you renting a car, they know the car rental place. If you ordering Chinese food, they got the Chinese dudes in there. Nigga is they legit. They got their shit lined up nice. I ain't gonna lie. That's how it's supposed to be. Detroit. Detroit is another place. How Trick got that shit. Anything moving, Detroit gotta have this. Detroit gotta do this. Hey, if y'all gonna do a movie here, we need. Yeah, that's how it should be. Organization, man. That's the fucking word. Organization. Gotta get organized. Yeah, everybody gonna pick their coast. You see? You gotta do that. You gonna like, nigga, I'm siding with the West Coast. If it's a war, I'm with the West. And then people on the East gonna be like, nigga, listen, I don't give a fuck about the West. If it's a war, I'm sliding with the East. Like, I'm siding with my motherfucking family and friends. Y'all can pick sides and do all that shit. I'm making sure all my loved ones is on the same type of time I'm on. That's what I'm talking about. All family and my loved ones, make sure y'all on the same side, bro. No side. Rather that, bro, it's y'all all the same people. You just gonna be killing family, basically. Cousins you never knew you had. Family you never knew you had. You know what I'm saying? Shit is retarded. It ain't even no East Coast or West Coast. I'm repping Earth. Where you from, nigga? I'm repping Earth. I'm Earth. Now let me hear one of you motherfuckers say y'all was born on Mars. Exactly. Exactly. You know why? Because it's a bunch of feelings, a bunch of instigation, a bunch of fucking grudges and shit like that that keep everybody apart, bro. So once people let down all that sucker shit, them grudges, and whatever happened, you can't fix. It happened. You can't fix it. It happened. You can't fix it. Only way you gonna fix it if you get a time machine. And then we got people sitting back looking at us like, yeah, black on black crime. Shit, stupid. I understand what you said. You see, certain people gonna say East, West Coast, this, that, and the third. Put their people first. You gotta understand, man. Choosing sides is a part of the problem too, because if nobody chooses a side, it ain't no war. Of course, it's a trick. Don't you understand, bro? I'm gonna tell you something. Think about everywhere every person worked, and you, since we was born, we got money on our head, and plus you got insurance on your head. So when you gotta fund the war, it's big money. And then the people that's dying, they each got policies on their head. That's big money. War is big money. Like, people never thought about, like, you go to war, is money. People make money, bro. Jesus. You see what he's saying, bro? The stuff you seen when you did those tours, I know, like, your brain cannot delete it. You could probably delete some of it, like That's real war. You see what I'm saying? Out there when it's just constant back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. See people with holes in them, missing their legs, babies getting killed, young kids getting killed, women getting shot. Like that shit real, bro. Like, and then we over here want to talk about East Coast and West Coast. The world is crumbling, bro. Motherfuckers is getting older. Ain't nobody getting younger. Who the fuck is Benjamin Button? That's a movie. Everybody out here is getting older. We live as we learn. You make mistakes, learn from them. Don't be sorry if you're going to keep doing the same shit. Because, you know, we can trick each other, but you can't trick God. God know every trick in the book. He made them. He's sitting there laughing at us like they fools. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care who you are, any walks of life. You respectful. We get along. It could be what's up, or whatever, whatever. Like, I get along with everybody, bro. Anywhere I go, I always get along with everybody. Even when people are upset and mad, I make them laugh. I will make them laugh. So if I got to do some type of house inspection and the people are upset and mean, I just start telling them shit and I'll make them laugh and shit. So I get them over that hump or whatever's going on. See, that's the separation. You always got different gangs. Yo, you Christian. Yo, Catholic, they warring. Crip, blood, they warring. Cops don't like firemen. The FBI don't like regular cops. It's always gonna have shit separated, bro. No matter what you do. Like it doesn't matter, bro. Cats don't like dogs. Man, I done seen cats and dogs get along better than most motherfucking people. Now that's some crazy shit. Animals get along better than some people. And they be hungry to eat each other. All that shit is a distraction, bro. You have distractions. You got plans. You got these little secret society shits they throwing in there. Subliminal messages. All types of shit, bro. You think the doctors get paid to get you well? You think the doctors are really paid to get you well? They'll treat the pain for a little while. They'll see some shit they won't even tell you because they want it to get worse. The doctors is not here to save us. They just here to keep us alive, to make money off of us until we die and then out of there. If they really wanted to save us, they'll be telling you inside shit. They'll be telling you shit like you hear on the internet. What's good for you? What's not good for you? What's this? What's that? You right. You see? Jesus is king. No, Allah. Yo, Jesus, Allah. Yo, who you fighting for? I'm fighting for Allah. Yo, I'm fighting for Jesus. I'm always going to be right because Jesus said, anything I do, I'm good. No, I'm fighting for Allah because I'm going to die for Allah. And Allah said if I die for him, I get in the kingdom of heaven. Man, look, it's a higher power. Don't get mixed up in this religion, these politics, these lifestyles, these people are condemning themselves just off the thinking. That's the bad situation. Nah, you know, I just try to keep peace. For all that, it's always two sides, right, wrong, up, down. Like you can't keep bickering and fighting. If you believe in God, you think God wants y'all fighting over the same person with a different name? Same old person with a different name. But this is the reason why you don't get into politics and talk religion, because it's so much religion going on. Religion's so old that the words have been written over, replaced. They didn't really know what certain words meant. They didn't really know the whole breakdown of the word, so they made up their own definitions. It's different things, so you can't really say that what's what. You got to go with what you know and what you feel and what you see, what you experience. What do you think right now? What's going on? Like, how do you feel? That's the most thing. That's what's important, because a lot of people could be like, yo, this, that, yo, a rebel, yo. It's not it, man. Nah, we better respect Jesus, man. You better. You disrespect Jesus, you disrespecting yourself. That's right. Behold, I send you out as sheep against the wolves. Shit real. But now if you break that all down and you bring it to East Coast and West Coast and it's back and forth, this shit is dumb. This is a bunch of blood being spilled over he say and she say, old feelings, get back central, payback night. That's what this shit is about, bro. This shit ain't about Franks. It is. You see? That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Buddha. What you think those are different gods? It's just God in another name, man. My holy sustainer just means God. My sustainer. It's just a different word. Woo! How we talking that talk? I hear you. You see how he combined all of them? Fire. Hold on. A true story. In New York City, we just don't be calling anybody a rat. We got to see that paperwork. We got to see it in black and white. It got to be a whole paper like, yo, such and such, such and such, such and such. You know? So, but that big butt, cradle face, Wack 100, boy, if you start some shit, I'm knocking you the fuck out, boy. Fuck all that shit, man. Because Wack 100, man, you got a big-ass fucking mouth. I thought Wack 100 was big as hell. That boy is short as shit. I ain't gonna front. I used to fuck with Wack 100 because he was sound like he was standing on something, but I don't really like the way he be. You need to articulate your words more we need to understand really what you saying, because you be like having me confused. One minute you fuck with East Coast, next minute you throwing East Coast under the fucking mat. And to be truthful, when Cam and May said something about Jay Prince and they put Wack 100 in it, they threw Wack 100 under the bus. And Wack 100, he just went with it because you know why? He want to get at Jay Prince. He know Jay Prince is a bigger fish. Like, this shit is to be on all the religion and the politics. Let's just talk, dumb it down. Back to this situation with us. Because we know the politicians don't give a fuck about us, how we care about us. And most of the time, we don't even give a fuck about us. So I wish these people would have the same energy for us that they got for these politicians that don't never do shit. Because I'm going to take pictures of all these people voting and saying, yo, I'm going for this person. And then we going to see the turnaround when the motherfuckers ain't doing nothing they said they was going to do. Yo, this motherfucker raised my taxes. Yo, I lost my job because of this. Yo, this bitch. Yeah, that's what it is. Nobody's never satisfied, bro. You know why? It's just the way life is, man. Nah, bro, we gotta be careful with this shit. This like you got that idiot TikTok. He talking about Puerto Ricans. Now you got all these Puerto Ricans getting at him, making him famous because he's talking about Puerto Ricans. Dude is a bum in the park. Like, don't have this bum in the park. He mad because a Puerto Rican girl broke his heart or a Puerto Rican dude knocked his mouth out, bro. I don't know. Knocked the teeth out his fucking mouth. I don't know. But, you know, you got to do your history before you go argue with that bum in the park, because he do make a lot of y'all sound crazy. And he's bringing out the racism out of a lot of people. So y'all got to leave that bum alone. Let a bum be in the park. Let him sleep on a bench. He comfortable. But I got to help wifey with these bags, and then I'm rolling up. Give me 1 minute. I'm coming right fucking back. Caught you lacking. You was lacking. You see, if we was outside, you would have got hit. You would have got hit. He right about that. Get out the window. Shit nasty out here, bro. Save your soul, man. Free your mind, free your soul. Don't get caught up in all these fake wars. East Coast, West Coast. America against Russia. America against China. They're going to have motherfuckers picking sides, man. And that's the bullshit. Always through tragedy, that's when everybody get together. Something drastic got to happen. Some type of fucked up shit got to happen for all of us to be like, yo, I love you, man. Yo, Jesus love you too. It always got to be through tragedy. It can't just be never a good day where we be like, yo, you know what? Fuck with people talking about all the sidelining, sideways talking, all the instigators. Fuck all of that shit, man. I love you, bro. Nah, he right about that, bro. My cousin come around with the Quran, and he be talking in Arabic. He not even Arabic. I'm like, yo, this dude, you better stop talking like that, man. You tripping, homie. You better cut that. Better, motherfucker. They gonna think you one of them dudes, bro. But yeah, you know, they be praying a lot too. You always pray. Like I pray. Yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Oh, nah, 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 nah. I don't really care what language or whatever. But my cousin, he just know too much of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Listen, I'm not gonna be on no FBI list because he want to talk like he know what he talking about. I'm not with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. I respect all those religions, but I'm not with the religion, so I can't. You know. One minute he talking regular, he come out of jail, he speaking Arabic. I'm doing a lot of that. I'm like, yo, bro, what happened? Nah, that's some you gotta be smart. That's when your brain work the most when you learning a new language. You know, they see your brain light up. Yeah, Jesus loved everybody, man. Even the bad people and the dumb people and the evil people. Jesus even loved the demons, devil, everybody, man. No. You damn right somebody gotta pay for the crime. Oh, I do understand. It's called God slapped. You think you got away with it, but you gonna get God slapped. You can't get away. You gonna pay for everything you do that God see and hear. You know, it is what it is. He make you pay right here, right here. Remember when you stole something? Now you losing $1,000. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Yeah. Nah. Everybody respect you. You know, this is what it is. A lot of people have respect for people, nationalities, religions, and beliefs. But some people say if I have respect for your religion and your beliefs, that's going against all my religion and all my beliefs. And this is why I tell you motherfuckers to stop comparing religions and all this dumb shit because y'all going to end up fighting. Yo, just know it's a higher power and he love you. And you, let's see what you do about the situation. How is you going to treat the people you encounter with love, respect, dignity, loyalty? And what if they not like that with you? You still have to treat them with love, loyalty, and respect and dignity. You can't change up. You can't. So, you know, you gotta stand on what you saying. You're not gonna be able to do it, bro. God only love fools and babies. He know we fools. We ain't no goddamn babies, bro. You're not gonna be able to follow all the rules. This is the devil's playground. You're gonna fail, bro. But it's meant for us to learn from failure. You gotta understand that, bro. Bro, it doesn't matter. You gotta believe in what you believe in. You know, you'll figure it out. It's too late to believe in God when you burning in hell, right? Hold on, I'll be right back. We're gonna smoke and talk about this shit. I don't know. Hold on. How y'all go from West Coast, East Coast to God and all that? Y'all, nah, we get off of this religion shit. I'll be right back. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. East Coast, West Coast. Let's go. Hey, go, 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 go. That East Coast, West Coast shit is trash, man. Don't get mixed up in that East Coast, West Coast shit, man. And I told y'all that's why when you just know, back up, you pick that side, you gonna have to ride. Yo, get out of here, man. I understand that. I told you, man. Yo. These motherfuckers. I don't know how we got from East Coast to West. Yo, listen, we talking about East Coast, man. West Coast. You just cut it out with this shit. Now, West Coast, y'all better stop playing around. Y'all know the East Coast fuck with y'all hard body. But y'all Wack 100. We know Wack 100 can't even go back to where he came from.
Hey. Our ham, okay?
I guess so.
Or do you have to have this when you have one? Or pizza?
I'll take something. Bro, you ain't doing nothing to nobody, man. Yeah, Pop Smoke, that was crazy. Yeah, that whole shit with Pop Smoke, he should have stayed his ass on the East Coast. Fuck what's he doing out there, bro? Rolly, money, then that Instagram shit. That's really one of the biggest, that was one of the biggest mistakes right there with Pop Smoke. Look what happened with Tupac, Biggie Smalls, P&B Rock. I'm not blaming that on the West Coast, but I'm blaming it on a lack of knowledge. Tupac was out there. Tupac knew about that shit too. Tupac was he knew, because he had both cultures. He knew what it was like growing up on the East Coast. He knew what it was like growing up on the West Coast. I hope you're having a good day too. If anybody, Tupac really knew. And it was a lot of people from the East Coast that went to the West Coast and never came back. It's not NYC and LA beefing. It's a couple of individuals that got problems. They want to get back, or they don't know how to mind their business. You know, it's just... It's individuals that try to throw the whole city with them. That don't work like that, boy. You right, you right. You wrong, you wrong. We supposed to be riding for each other, not riding on each other. What the fuck is going on? East Coast, West Coast, we like cousins. Nah, LA got a lot of unity. That's what a lot of people, East Coast don't got a lot of unity like LA. I'm just saying, I'm on the East Coast. Motherfuckers could get mad and be like, yo, nigga, shit, East Coast. Y'all motherfuckers don't got no unity, bro. The West got a lot of unity. And it's not, it comes from all that other shit they went through. Of course, I believe in Jesus, man. Exactly. That's another thing. You don't think people see that shit like, yo, LA, they killing each other. Just sit back, don't get in it. Watch them just kill each other. That's why I like Kendrick Lamar. He had all of them on stage, bro. Nipsey, he had a lot of different gangs together, but Nipsey had more gangs together when he died. But we definitely don't need no motherfucking East and West Coast stupid shit again. You know why? Because if LA so much with the sticking together and the different culture, you might have to check in. There's people that's gonna be like, yo, I ain't checking in nowhere. Fuck that checking in, babe. You check in, that's how they check you out, huh? You check in, they be checking you out, and then they check your ass out. You give me that IC up there? I think it's somewhere. I made some. I made a cup. Wifey short, so I like to put things in high places, just to see if she could get it. Thank you, babe. He said, because of Wack 100. Look at that shit. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is when you dealing with money, business, and politics. And it's going to be a lot of people that, I'm not checking in. I'm not checking in. They're going to try to check me out. And I'm going to tell you some other shit about LA. They can't guarantee your safety, bro. They just can't guarantee your safety due to politics. You know what I'm saying? So on the East Coast, if I tell you you good, oh, you good. You getting home. You good. I don't care how drunk you are. You got a drug habit, anything. You getting home. They can't guarantee that shit in LA. Hey, yo. Yup, that's how that shit go. They be like, yeah, he checking in, he pussy. Some people be like, you smart because you checking in. But I'm guaranteed, it's people on the West Coast where you check in, you good. Like, it's not even really checking in. It's called, they want you to be safe. Or they want to check you out. Hey, yo, it's popping.
Switching up laundry.
Who be lying on their name? Paul? Peter gonna pay Paul. You want me to go switch it?
Yeah, if you want, that would be great. You know the floaties in the front room? I want those put downstairs at the end of the stairs on top of that stuff so they're not in the front room.
I mean, I gotta go change his laundry. Huh? Take this green dope. Give me 1 minute. Let me change his laundry real quick.
Can you guys go?
You got a basket or a bag?
No. Just yours.
Yeah. Let me see that basket. I got it. East Coast, West Coast. East Coast, motherfucker. Man, your clothes got a lot of fucking lit.
I almost fell on the face.
East Coast, motherfuckers. West Coast, motherfuckers. East Coast, motherfuckers. West Coast, mother. What's shaking?
Here.
Pass that dope.
I will, as soon as you put those down at the bottom of the stairs on top of that stuff.
Why you had to do this, man? This goddamn floating shit.
It's not in my way. Watch out, Percy. You almost knocked it over.
This is.
Ugh.
You almost knocked my shit over, dog. Listen, man. East Coast, West Coast, they better not start that shit up. Look how that shit ended. Biggie Smalls, dead. Tupac, dead. Gaddafi, dead. Orlando Anderson, dead. Keefe D, talking mad stupid shit, locked up. What's going on? Where you from? China, homie? What's poppin'? Logic, huh? Now I see the Korean writing. I'm trying to see which part of Korea he from, what part of Asia. Yeah, I grew up with all nationalities, bro. Yo, the homie violating. Yo, homie, you can't be violating like that. Yo, bro, I told y'all about that, man. See? Y'all up here having a religion war. I told y'all, man. I don't get into them religion wars or them politics or who's the best rapper war. I don't got no time for that going back and forth who's the best rapper. This motherfucker's out there dying and hungry. Fuck who the best rapper.
I gotta start the pizza truck. You gotta watch out.
Facts. Oh, probably a couple weeks. My shit'll be back monetized and shit.
Oh, look.
Couple weeks.
You know what? I just put them in the cupboard.
It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
To put them in the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, you know, we don't be really. All I want is people to really learn something and take something from the page and really utilize this shit in real life. That's it. You know? Just like anything you would learn, and if you could really use it in your everyday struggle, that shit is fire to me, you know? Because a lot of us don't have people that we could talk to, or certain people don't just have knowledge about certain things or situations, you know? Facts. Change that subject, man. Come on, man. Think about it. Why else would they do that to Jesus, man? Why you think they going? If somebody can heal the sick, make the blind see, or raise the dead, if you sick, make you better, why would they kill him? That sounds like somebody the devil would want to kill, you know? You gotta remember, we living with the devil. We ain't motherfucking 100% with God. God is in us, but right now, we gotta deal with the devil. That's how rats are. You never corner a rat because a rat could fly at you diagonal. So if you corner a rat, it'll fly at you like this, not like this. But it uses its tail to get on the wall and spring at you. I did pest control. You know what I'm saying? True story. Jesus seen everything you did. He know everything. He know how many times you shit this morning.
Knows what you're thinking.
All of that. He know what you thinking or what you gonna say before you fucking say it, man.
That is right. He knows what you're gonna
But
do before you do it.
praise religion instead of fighting over it. Everybody got these religions and these beliefs, and they just want to compare them. For what? It's not a contest. My God is better than yours. No, my God will kick your God ass. but your God said if you don't do this, you going to hell. But my God said if I could do anything and I'm not going to hell. But your God wasn't even there for you. But my God is always there for me. My God, you can't even see your God. You don't even know your God. Your God be turning your back on you. No, my God is, man, listen, man, just stop, bro. God, higher energy is just what it is. You got to be your own God sometime because he's sitting back watching us. He gave us all these gifts to control our own destinies, take our own paths. He don't want to intervene. He know we fools. He know. God only love fools and babies. Which one are you? You ain't no motherfucking baby. You one of the smartest babies I seen writing on there. You got to remember, man. To each his own, but free your mind, free your soul.
Free the mind.
The devil play a more mysterious game, but God work in more mysterious ways.
Who sings that? Free the mind and the rest will follow.
I don't know. That's right, tell him, homie. You can condemn yourself, you can uplift yourself, you can heal yourself. You got all the power to do all of this. But you know what? Through a lack of knowledge and by feeling sorry for yourself, no faith, no belief. So whatever religion you got that's giving you strength to believe and have faith and use the gifts that God already gave you, man. Sometimes what you're looking for is already inside you, man. The last dragon. True shit, man. You are the master, Leroy.
Now that's gonna be stuck in my head.
Amen, amen, brother.
After that one. How many of these you want? All three of them?
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
Really? All three?
Bro, don't worry. My page gonna be monetized back up. You can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Don't worry, my shit gonna be up. But for right now, love, unity, staying positive, that's the best thing we could give each other right now. Those are the best donations that we could give each other right now. Uplifting, you know, showing somebody how to do something. Some people just want to be the only people that know how to do it. They the only people that got it. They don't want to see nobody else with it, and they not going to teach you how to do it, or they not going to teach you how it works. They want to see you struggle. And sometimes it's better like that. That's right. As soon as you tell yourself you can't do it, guess what? You can't do it. That's right. And you got to be forgiven. Some people, they always talk about and they preach stuff, but they cannot follow up on what they be talking about and telling other people. They tell people, you shouldn't be smoking or drinking. Guess what they doing when they go home? Smoking and drinking. All that fornicating. You can't be fornicating, brother. It's not right. Because the Lord sees it and he knows it, for you are condemning. And guess what he doing at home? He fornicating. He doing everything. Because sometimes them preachers be talking about themselves. That thing, yo, shit real. And you know the devil be right in church, right? How you think these preachers and these fathers, they supposed to be the light? They supposed to be representatives. And the devil always make fun of them. He do shit to them. Make them play with a little boy. I seen a story where these two fathers murdered a nun. And the church knew about it and covered it up.
When you you say fathers mean priests?
Priests. Well, they was priests. You see, that's how I'm not really into the religion thing. So when I say, all right, 2 priests, like she just said, sorry, thank you. 2 priests murdered a nun. They covered it up. The church knew about it, and they just tried to bury it. Like, they was ruthless. They was raping all the girls in the whole church, bro. These dudes it was like they was the devil, bro. And they was in there in the all-girls school. This shit was crazy. I kid you not. It's just not. It's gonna be fouling everybody. You cannot name one congregation that don't got no allegations or nothing behind them, no types of scams and all this shit. You know why? Because God know we fools, man. He know we gonna make mistakes. This shit ain't set up for us to keep winning. You might feel good for a little while, but it's really meant for us to lose and learn. Take your losses like you take your wins. Take your wins like you take your losses. You got to worry about us being merciful. We got to be the humble ones. We got to show people mercy. Some of us don't know mercy. He ran off with $100. I'm going to kill his ass. He ran off with $20. I'm going to kill his ass. My mother sent him to the store. He never came back. I'm going to kill his ass. Nah, true story, man. You can't be preaching all that righteous shit, then go out there and bust somebody's head wide open. You know what I mean? You can't just be preaching all that good stuff, then go out there and do some fucked up shit. Yo, all that stuff is real, bro. So when you playing around with it, don't be playing around with it. So all that stuff is real. And I seen it with my own eyes. So y'all keep talking, because I seen it. All of it is real. So I'm glad that a lot of y'all got faith and stuff like that. That's good. Everybody need to have faith. And you know what I'm saying, have your beliefs. You know, don't let nobody try to shit on what you believe, you know, where you get your strength from. You get your motherfucking strength from where you get it from. God bless you too. God bless everybody. Yeah. You know it's something deep with the Bible because those words is too deep. It's the way the words, like they use them. It's like they got meanings, like different type of meanings. Like those are some serious words in the Bible, man. I kid you not, man. I kid you not, man. Those are some serious words, man. That Bible is nothing to be played with. Them words, them spells, the way you talk about yourself, the way you feel about yourself, the way you think about yourself, you shaping your life, man. You are really creating shit. You are where you at because you want to be there. You just don't fucking know it. You set yourself where you at right now. Everything you got. You attracted it with your thoughts. You ever heard that song? These are the words that I manifest. I manifest. Yeah, this is the problem with the. All right, man. Hold up. You you gonna be your own judge. You're gonna be your own judge, bro. Now let's say you did something. God is forgiving. You learned from it. You're not doing it again. He forgave you. You learned your lesson. Now your punishment will be you do it again, you could lose an arm, you could lose your life. Your wife could die, your best friend could die. Something's gonna be lost. If you didn't learn that lesson, then I guess it's gonna be a bigger lesson for you until you lose something that you can never get over. It's like that, man. It's like that. It's like that. You're right. And that's how he tricked the devil. Because God knew that the devil would kill Jesus if he seen him doing all this stuff, because we was doomed. You lie, you going to hell. You look at somebody's wife, you going to hell. You make fun of somebody, you going to hell. We was going to hell so easy, God had to reverse it. And he made it easy for you to get into heaven. All you got to do is believe. Have faith. Don't think you're going to go kill 1 million people and be like, God, forgive me, and then go, like, you got to be realistic. Free your mind, free your soul. What you feel in your heart, you can't hide that. So if you know you're really guilty and you feel like you can't be forgiven, guess what? You won't be forgiven. Ain't no love for the city. Ain't no love in this part of town. Ain't no love.
It's not dinner time yet, Simba. Sorry. I didn't know they have a label.
Blue Jay was looking for some bird seeds. There's some in there?
I don't have
The hell's no lighter? East Coast, West Coast, mother. Back up, Cujo. You see that big ass dog? That's Cujo, man. Motherfucker, Cujo take a bite out of motherfucker. Yo, back up, man. All right. Yeah, they see you on camera, bro. They see you on camera, homie. Just back your big ass up. You can save yourself. God gave you the power to create anything you want, man. Cujo, West Coast, East Coast, man. Well, you motherfucker. Listen, man, we did switch the subject. Tupac and Biggie. You who y'all like, Tupac and Biggie? They both was from the East Coast. West Coast adopted Tupac, though. But, you know, he was born in the Bronx. Facts. Gotta believe in yourself, man. You gotta be responsible for yourself. Oh shit. That's a low blow, homie. I told y'all stop talking about religion, now y'all fighting. You think God wants y'all fighting? Or you think God wants y'all showing love and unity, peace, harmony? He wants y'all to respect each other. So they tell you to communicate. But when you don't have an understanding and you're communicating, what the fuck is you communicating for? Religion will have people going back and forth too much. That's what it is. Yo, you already know. Yo, homie, I respect what you saying, bro. That's what it is. But, you know, God hear and see everything, bro. We all good. And I'm glad everybody believe. I want everybody to be safe. And, you know, yeah, and just stand on whatever you believe in. I hope people really stand on that shit, man. Because sometimes people get so mad, they stop thinking and they forget about all their lessons. All their lessons go out the window. Now all they know is anger, destruction, murder, hurt, pain. He said the ghetto gospel slap. Y'all gonna kill you, bro. That's what I be calling karma. God slap.
Shiloh, don't hog the food.
I gotta put some. Cujo needs some water and stuff. I gotta give him some water up there. I always do freestyle Sunday. I don't know about that because I was freestyling on Thursday or some shit. I ain't with it. I might, but I don't know. I don't really feel like it though. But I jumped on early. That way, you know, talk about it. Shit real in the field. Right now, I'm just smoking petrol. I'm just chilling. But I'm telling y'all, leave that East West Coast shit alone. Shit never did nobody no good. Biggie and Pac died, and it was quiet as shit. That's what it take for a motherfucker to die, for people to leave shit alone. Do we really got to take it to that extent? Do we really have to resort to violence so a motherfucker could really understand that somebody is not playing? Like, why we just can't have a simple conversation, communicate. With communication, you have an understanding, and you move on from there. But you know, shit goes sideways. People hold grudges, and it be a bunch of hurt people running down a bunch of hurt people. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Sometimes it's a double-edged sword. Shit real. Right about that, bro. You know what, homie? A lot of people keep saying Biggie and Pop. That shit was Puff and fucking Suge. And that dumb shit started in Atlanta. You know? That shit was with really BMF. Wolf. Wolf was the same one that beat Jim Jones up. They fucked Jim Jones up. No, they did Jim Jones filthy at the Rucker. That was when Cameron left Jim Jones. He ran on him. And Wolf was on it, you know. He was doing that same shit that he was trying in New York City. He was doing that shit in Atlanta. And he was sleeping because BMF, they wasn't even from Atlanta. But I think one of Suge's nephews got killed, or his man or his cousin. And then it had something to do with Puff, because they was with Puff or whatever. And then all that shit started going nasty from right there. Then you know, Suge was fucking one of Puffy's baby mothers. You know, Diddy had to be fucking Mary J. Blige. Suge Knight and them had her over there. I don't know what they was doing, but from the stories. And then here come the money and the competition. So Biggie and Puff, like you said, Biggie and Tupac was more like puppets, bro, or frontmen, or like, if you could say it was East and West Coast, right? And they was countries, and you had Suge as one president of the other country, and you got Puffy as the president of the other country, and they the governments, and then you got Biggie and you got Pac, which they the president, and then you got us that's in the field looking at all this dumb shit from the magazines, and people was overhyping shit. But yeah, it was blood spilled and it was money involved. And you know what? A lot of motherfuckers died. It's just like the movies. You ever seen a movie? Like when everybody dies and there's one guy just sitting back like, it worked. And they feel like it's Puff. Like Orlando Anderson, dead. Tupac, dead. Biggie Smalls, dead. The dude that they said killed Biggie, dead. Yo. Suge Knight, locked up. I wish Suge would have just stood home that day, man. Like, why these niggas don't be listening? Because you know why? Somebody would have told Suge, like, yo, Suge, don't even go over there. That shit ain't even worth it. You know, they ain't even on your type of time, homie. We got other shit we got to do. We got to get to this bag. We got to get Death Row off the grain. And the homie he was running down on, he been acting, right? He been acting.
Shiloh, you leave him the fuck alone.
So, yo, y'all chill out with that dog shit.
Stop.
Man.
Stop.
She all in me, right?
I just keep sniffing her. She gets pissed.
Biggie, a lot of people feel like that. Biggie the King, bro. He said the South sent you Thanos. Yo, I'm gonna kill you, bro. Yo, he said shit right. Was the South sent you Thanos? Nah, West Coast stick together because they said Suge pulled up with 1 million Mexicans. They said 50 Cent was running around in LA with the Uzi. Like, that shit, yo. That's why I know it ain't everybody that be like, fuck the West Coast. And I know on the West Coast, it ain't everybody that be like, fuck the East Coast. But you got people that certain things happen on through politics, or they just sticking together and they running with whatever's going on. Yeah, he was wild, bro. I seen the way he was dancing with somebody's mother in the club. he was like choking on and shit. Like that shit was fucked up. Thank you everybody that liked the page. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that showed up, popped up, came, whatever, said something. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to say something that they don't say. Leaving positive comments is better than somebody donating. Word. But yeah, yo, yeah, that shit was nasty. R.I.P. the Shook nephew that died. R.I.P. the Wolf. You know, there's a lot of shit that was going on. There's so much shit going on we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? We know we got Keefy D. He said, I did it, man. Landlord do it, I did it. Here was sure. I said, give me the fucking car, man. My nephew ducked down, I just started shooting. I was shooting, and I see Tupac jump up and shit like that. Yeah, I did it, man. Nigga, shut up, bro. Why the fuck you want... He think they gonna make movies. No, motherfucker, you gonna get 100 years, boy. And any movie you make, that money's gonna go to Tupac family. He wanna be responsible. He wanna be responsible for Tupac death. This is how different the world is. Nobody wanna be claiming no murder or no crime they did. Motherfuckers don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, you're right. And it ain't everybody that's tripping. It's just a couple burnt out motherfuckers. You know, they got parasites in their brain. And, you know, they need a cleansing. And, you know, they just be bugging out, tripping. Them parasites be talking. That's what it is.
That's the first.
Listen. As long as you was raised in the hood, everywhere you gonna make it the hood. It ain't even about being in the hood. It's your energy vibration. And you always gonna carry that certain vibration no matter where you go. It's your energy, your aura. So you could be anywhere. People gonna be like, you don't even fit in. You can't be from here. I'm not from here. But when they ask me where I'm from, yo, where you from? I'm from Earth. Where you from? What you gonna say, Mars? I'm banging that Earth set. The Earth is my turf. Nah, I'm from the Bronx, West Fordham Road.
Motherfucker.
What happened?
I didn't know I was out of garbage bags.
I been said that shit.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
West Fordham, bro. BX. Yo, I hear you, bro. Let's say somebody come jogging up behind you. I almost knocked, you know how many people almost knocked their head off and they was jogging? That's because somebody running behind me. And my instincts is knock their head off and it's a jogger. I'm like, oh. You know, yup, that's just what it is. That's like when somebody come from being incarcerated for so many years, they still be eating like this. They don't even want to sleep on a comfortable bed. They want to sleep on the floor. But a lot of people ain't like that. They like, damn, I'm sleeping in this bed. That's that hood mentality, right? And it's hard to shake. You ain't never going to be able to shake that. It's survival instincts. We learn how to survive. That's why we never had a good diet. Because we didn't have time or the money to have a good diet. It was eat or you ain't eating. You know? You ain't have, you be like, nah, I ain't eating that. You too hungry to disagree. Maybe you didn't want certain shit, but trust me, now that we, you know what I'm saying, figuring out all this food, we wondering why so many people dying from cancer. They're like, smoking. Nah. Because now it's people that don't even smoke. And now they saying it's the meat. Oh, yo, it's the water. It's fucking everything, bro. Oxygen turning into toxygen. Shit is nasty, bro. But it is certain meat that shit is crazy. Why you think Muslims don't eat pork? People be putting that pork under the microscope and all that shit. And that shit be moving.
That's why people don't be eating meat in general anymore. Most of it's lab grown unless you go get it from a farm.
Nah, a lot of people got those COVID shots or that COVID overdose of protein. Now people's bodies is rejecting anything that got too much protein, like meat, peanut butter, anything with a lot of protein that they think is like part of the virus. If you notice,
that's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that. I'm just saying that a lot of people is rejecting.
I don't eat meat.
Nah, a lot of people. It's a lot of people, man. It's not just you. That COVID shit fucked everybody up, and people don't know if it's from the shots or it's just from.
It was from the COVID itself.
Or the COVID itself.
It was from the COVID itself. The COVID itself made meat taste like it was rotten.
He said he having beans on toast. Y'all gonna kill this motherfucker.
I eat a lot of beans now. Very good for you. No meat, lots of beans.
Too much of a good thing could be bad. Water's good for you. You drink too much, bad for you.
They have diets that are strictly.
Yeah, them diets is fucking people up too. Motherfuckers been eating meat for 1 billion years, and you decide to take that shit off of your motherfucking plate. Your body gonna go through changes. We already mutated. But anyway, East Coast, West Coast, the fuck is poppin'? He said that's breakfast. That's vegan food. Cujo, what you want, meat or you think veggie? What you think, bro? This motherfucker taking up the whole camera. Nah, bro. Back up.
I think he's trying to tell you something.
Yeah, I know, but he ain't got it. That's why he's not out, because that's what he do.
Jojo, you gonna cheat? Can you sit? Oh, you sit.
He said, any beans, I'm out. Yo, you stupid.
Yeah. Pop. Oh, such a boy. I didn't pop. I didn't want. Give me this one. I want this pop. Sit. Good job. Sit. Give me pop. Oh, take that one.
And Bill Gates made mosquitoes.
I just tried to.
Motherfuckers got Bill Gates mosquitoes now. Fuck is you gonna raise mosquitoes for? How much money you gotta have to raise mosquitoes? You got mosquitoes fucking, you injecting them and did that. That's some crazy shit, boy. That's some sick shit.
Hey.
Y'all better cut that shit out before I come over there and bite one of you motherfuckers.
He wants to play with. No, Jojo. Mom don't want to play. Don't you show your teeth like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jojo.
That Reagan era. Woo. Just say no. Motherfuckers was saying yes.
Are you bored? What?
Motherfuckers was saying yes.
Are you bored?
Ain't nothing, same old shit.
So bored.
Thinking about grip, getting to the bag, ain't trying to slip. I can't call it, I might spoil it. I'm just chilling, bro.
Oh, stop. I love you too.
Down.
Stop it, Shiloh. Ouch,
That shit crazy, man. But yeah. I don't know what the fuck we gonna do, man. The air we breathing is fucked up. The food we eating is poison. The shit we drinking is contaminated. I don't know what the fuck we gonna do,
I
man.
gotta run and get garbage bags.
Alright, shit ain't looking too good for it. Shit ain't looking too good for us.
Food's there.
But anyway, y'all already know I'm out of here, man.
I'm gonna find shit. Make sure I have the keys. Let me get the
Hell yeah, we gotta rise up, man. Being lazy and laying down ain't doing it. We gotta get up and rise. But it ain't gonna happen if we separated. Like, you know? And I'm not talking about get together and do some stupid shit. I'm talking about everybody get together and make sense, you know? People don't want to see everybody together doing the right thing. I don't know why it's that bad. How bad could it be if everybody gets together and get on the same page and do the right thing like Mookie? Fuck is going on? But anyway, y'all already know. If I do come back, I'm freestyling, I'm rapping. It's gonna be Freestyle Sunday. But anyway, y'all know the vibe. I'm out of this